What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome to Not Your Status Quo. Tonight, we are at the theater for our spoiler-free review of The Marvels.
I don't know if I walked off screen there.
That's okay if you did. It improves the picture, you know.
No respect, no respect.
I don't know about you guys. Trailers have not made this picture look too good. So
Makes me wonder who their target audience is.
yes, that is good.
I don't think they know. So that was like one of the things that we had mentioned about that first trailer. If you go back and you watch our initial trailer breakdown, we even were questioning, you know, as we're watching, we're like, what is this movie trying to be? Because it seemed like they were trying to turn it into, they were trying to grab like the best of like all of these different movies. They're like, okay, this will bring the audience, this will put butts in seats. And we're sitting there watching the trailer and we're like, what is this trying to be? Then the second trailer came out and we're still like, okay, so now they're trying to do a more serious tone? What is happening? What is this supposed to be? So yeah.
And the trailer that came out this week was
Totally different.
it
It was almost like it was a different movie.
Spoiled a huge cameo that's in it.
Yeah.
Which, you know, ticket sales were down, so I think I understand why they did it. I don't know if that's going to help sell tickets.
Well, not just that, but then also all the teasers they've been plopping on TikTok too. So there have been, 3 trailers, a bunch of teasers, shorts. At this point, you know, if you haven't seen the whole movie.
Well, let's see if we did.
Right. Good idea. Let's head in. We'll let you guys know.
Hi, guys.
Oh, hey.
Oh!
Oh my God, are your powers intertwined?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to be over there in a
Entangled.
second.
We're entangled.
Look, boom.
Whoa.
I'm over here now.
Boom. Boom.
That is quick. Check that out.
Ah. Okay, everybody's already left the video.
I don't like being in the middle.
Obviously, that was not choreographed. We came up with that on the fly. We apologize. But, I mean, thoughts on the movie. For me, I was pleasantly surprised. While this movie is not incredibly great or anything, it was better than I thought it was going to be going in. I enjoyed it for the most part. I laughed a few times. I thought Kamala Khan was tremendous. Her family was fun. While the story didn't have huge stakes, it was still interesting what they did and how they solved certain problems. And overall, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
It was
interesting.
a movie. It was average.
Yeah.
I would say I would put it up there with Morbius.
I think, you know what whoa, now. Whoa. It was not that bad, Dave.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm saying a 5.
You rated Morbius a 5?
I did.
Morbius
Go back
is
and
a
watch our video.
2. Morbius is like a 1.
Hey, I can have my own opinion, okay?
Okay, all right, fine, fair. Anyway, I went in with not very high expectations, and I think that helped. That really did help, and I think, like, I hate to say it, like, I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but I think that's what I need to do with some of these bad-looking movies and ones that where we watch the trailer and we're like, oh, this is going to be terrible, and then you
I've
see
been
the
saying
little,
that for
you see the
months.
little
Yeah.
splatty mark, you know, for Rotten Tomatoes. You're like, ugh, that's not going to be good. Lower the expectations. Oh, I guess it wasn't as bad.
Yeah, you know what I thought as soon as the movie started was, it can't be as bad as I've heard. It can't be that bad.
Right.
And it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't that
Yeah.
bad. No matter what any other channel's going to say,
Oh, yeah,
it really
no.
wasn't that bad.
It had a couple of moments where, you know, I caught myself chuckling. I'm like, oh, okay, that's, you know. And then there's some other moments where I was laughing at the ridiculousness of it. I'm just like, that's stupid.
A little cringy. Yeah, they had cringy moments. Yeah.
But, you know, I like garbage every now and again. I'm a connoisseur.
It was very comic book
garbage.
movie-esque because it had very silly parts about it, very odd ways of solving problems that turned into scenes that were played for comedic effect.
Yeah.
For me, it worked. I smiled through it. I enjoyed it.
Some of them didn't fit, but
I would agree with that.
it's all right. Can't hit on all cylinders all the time.
Some can. Infinity War. This is definitely not Infinity War, but
Not Infinity War.
I think overall, if you're wondering about seeing in the theater, I think you definitely should.
Oh yeah, some of the
yeah.
optical stuff is amazing.
Good visual effects. I mean, every now and again, there was something that would be moving a little too fast, and it was like, okay, that was clearly CG. They didn't they didn't spend enough time on it, but they figure it's probably moving too fast. Who cares? But they were so few and far in between, you know, it was fine. It looked pretty good. It was, you know.
I thought the interactivity between the Marvels, as you will, was great.
They entangled quite well.
Yes.
And I like how they. Oh, that'd be a spoiler, so I can't say it.
I thought the villain's motivations, while not too amazing,
I get it,
like, okay,
but
cool.
I felt like we were dropping it. I feel like we missed a prequel. I feel like we missed something that would have explained this better.
And I think we'll talk about that on Sunday night on our Twitch stream, because there was something they could have done to make it a whole lot better. And it doesn't. It's like they skipped a step getting us to this film.
And they could have added that in 15 minutes, made it a 2-hour movie. And,
that would have been fine.
Now, back to the editing room.
Yes.
I will say, my favorite part about this movie was Iman Vellani, Miss Marvel. Excellent. In the very beginning of the movie, she had me cracking up. Just the way that she's such a fangirl, like, I feel that. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, I fanboy over a lot of these Marvel and DC characters and everything, and her, you know, like, writing stories and drawing herself, and, like, I'm hanging out with Miss Marvel and everything. Like, that was funny. That was funny. I cracked up at that. But then it started to kind of plateau after that.
Well, and then they kind of slowly removed it.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's one thing she did on the commercials that was driving me nuts. Every time they switched, she'd say, "Oh my God," you know, and it would be like, "Bam!" And I was like, "Oh my God."
They do that.
See, I said it myself. Is it gonna be too much? We'll let you judge.
Yeah. You know, let us know in the comments if you've seen it, what you thought. And for me, you kind of got 2 post-credit scenes. Only one was part of the movie. Which I loved. I thought the one that was still part of the movie, the way it paralleled something else, I thought was well done.
That was funny.
And obviously,
it was pretty funny.
I thought that was great. I thought
it was dad joke funny. That's what it felt like.
It was very dad joke funny. And then the mid-credit scene, I should say, I thought was a little lot to say what's next. So once again, join us Sunday. We're going to talk about the movie, spoiler filled. We're going to get into what's next, because I think there's a lot of what's next from this film.
Do we want to do a rating before we close up?
Hell yeah.
All right. Dave?
My rating is a 5.
All right.
It was a movie.
Keith?
I'm going to give it a 6.5. Okay. While it wasn't great, it was still, in my opinion, above average. I enjoyed it. I'm going to see it again if my kids will come with me. They don't always want to go see it, but I definitely want to see it again and see if I catch new things. It was good enough that I want to see it again in theaters.
And honestly, I'm going to give it a 5 too. Not so much just because it was like just a movie. It was just like every time I felt that there was something that was like, oh, that's funny, then they would kind of like balance it with, oh, that was dumb. so it was like it was perfectly balanced as all things should be. So
thank you, Thanos.
I got to give it a 5 because of that. But yeah.
Well, thanks everybody. If you've seen it, please comment down below. Hit us up on Twitter, and we'll see you next time on Not Your Status Quo.
Higher. Further. Faster.
Hey fellow nerds, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of this stuff, make sure that you check out our Twitch stream. We try to do these live Sunday or Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Keep an eye on our social media to find out when you can join in live and chat with us during these live streams. Also, as usual, don't forget to check out our other social media. Add us at Twitter, comment down below, and we'll see you next time right here on Not Your Status Quo.